Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen.
All right, Rodney and I are road tripping today. We're here in Lexington, and we are at the Blue Skillet. Before I get going, if you like the content and you want to support the mission, you like to see Rodney appear more often, please hit that subscribe button. That's the best way you can support my mission. And I know y'all love Rodney because I always get the comments like everybody say, oh, you got to bring Rodney back. You got to bring Rodney. So, yeah, please smash that subscribe button and notification bell. Melissa and the kids and I just filmed an awesome episode at the Maple Hill Manor Bed and Breakfast outside Springfield, Kentucky last weekend. Had no idea when we got there. The kids kept telling me, Dad, this place is haunted. This place is a 175-year-old mansion. And they did their research. I didn't look anything up. They kept telling me, Dad, it's haunted. I was like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. We got there, and the owner was talking to us, greeting us, and I said, look, my kids keep saying this is haunted. Will you tell them it ain't haunted? He said, it's haunted. Went on telling all these stories, everything that happens. Anyway, we spent the night. It was real interesting, but the breakfast is unbelievable, amazing. You got to tune in Saturday and check out that video. It's a lot of good bourbon, horses, and history. So the first half's the bed and breakfast, second half's the history. Make sure you tune in. All right, got some shout outs got to give real quick. Reverend Joe Spivey sent me 10. Michael Kennedy sent me 25. Antoine Anderson sent $10 again. Thank you, Antoine. And Jenna Talia sent $2. No gift is too big or too small. Thank you, Talia. I appreciate all of you. Also, WHAS 11 Plus, I'm going to be appearing the Wednesday morning before Thanksgiving, November 27th. Probably going to air somewhere around 9 o'clock. Make sure you tune in for that. They're going to be introducing me on the show. So hopefully we're going to have a nice future together with WHAS. All right. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. Y'all just don't know about how much. All right, Rodney, I've done all the gum flapping. Tell us about this place.
I know you said you came here because of some recommendations. Man, I got to looking at that menu, and I heard some key words. Chitlins, catfish. I'm ready. That's all I got to say, folks. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I mean, my hands, man. My hands are flexing. Why are my hands flexing, man? I'm just ready to tear something up here.
Because, you know, most of my viewers don't know nothing about them chitlins.
Oh, my God. I can't wait.
I've only reviewed chitlins one time before, and that was at Mama Love's down in the West End. I think it was 34th and Market. Had the chitlins there. And the kids, of course, were like, ew, chitlins, what is that? Then when I told them what it was, they were like, no, sir. So anyway, we're going to split a chitlin dinner. Of course, we got a lot of other good soul food. This place is known for the best soul food in Lexington, sight unseen. It's got a 4.8 Google rating out of several hundred reviews, which is very strong.
Yeah.
And, you know, for soul food, for some reason, people are a lot more tight on the reviews with soul food. I don't know why, but for a 4.8 with some soul food, that is a monster Google rating.
I think it's because of what we just said, soul food. Soul food speaks to you. It reminds you of home. It reminds you of family. So when somebody says they make soul food, people are going to hold you to it. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out today.
All right, let's get on
Let's
in here.
Get on in here, man.
Quit the gum flapping. All right, you come in the door. You come on up here to the counter. You place your order. They got the daily specials, and then they have the other set menu specials. And y'all in for a treat today when you see everything I'm ordering, and Rodney, of course. We're going to get a smorgasbord of food. Got our little table set up over here. The owner is all about the sports. He's got a lot of famous people been in here. You see Dermontti Dawson, UK Hall of Fame center, played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Look, they got everybody. Dirk Minifield, James Lee. Of course, you got the widescreen TV for the games. Old jockey Isaac Murphy, Melvin Turpin. Lexington African American Sports Hall of Fame. But anyway, they got quite a few little booths in here. Nice, quaint, cozy dining room. Booths lined up all against the walls. They got some high top tables. So plenty of seating. All right, we're going to start off with the appetizer, the chitlins. Rodney, I'm going to let you go first.
Yes, sir. You better, because I wasn't.
You were the one that demanded them. And for y'all that don't know, chitlins are pig intestines. Of course, y'all out in Middletown, y'all don't know nothing about that.
Oh, man.
Well, what do you think?
That's home right here, man. This is home right here. I probably ain't had chitlins in 2 years.
That's about how long it's been for me. Unfortunately, Mama Love is not in her old location. She's selling plates out of her house now, so you can look her up on Facebook. Mama Loves. Is that my burger?
That's the big blue monster right there, Gabby.
What's Big Blue Monster? How many pounds of meat is that?
It's like 2/4 on one burger, man.
So it's a half pounder.
Half pound, man.
With all the fixings.
All the fixings you got on there, man.
He's got a grilled bun. Okay. Tomato, onion, and lettuce. Oh, and pickles. Look at that. He's got it all. Old school with some nice looking steak fries, seasoned. All right, Rodney, I got to start in on these chitlins, man. All right, storm season is upon us, as you know, and you're going to be needing a good roofer. That's why I'm here today, tell you about Morley Roofing. Been in business since 1981. The owner, Kevin Morley, he stands by his work, and you will need no money down. And if you mention this ad, it's a 22% discount on your out-of-pocket expense.
If your roof looks poorly, call Morley.
Looks like it's got some carrot in there. All right, I'm going to do it before I accentuate. Look at these. Still steaming. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mama Love. They got you on this one. Mama Loves are good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But these are the best I've ever had. Oh, got some celery and carrots cooked in there.
Yeah. So I got potato. I got potato in mine.
I think that's what the difference is between Mama Loves. I just remember Mama Love. She had like some gravy working in there, but these are cooked different. These are different than any I've ever had. All right.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to accentuate. I got this hot sauce that's made locally here in Lexington. It's called Savvy's. It's a guy that's from Guinea, West Africa, and he makes his own sauces, all kinds of different sauces. He's got a place called Savvy's Gourmet Ice Cream. He used to have Savvy's Gourmet Grill, but he went out of business during COVID, but he just has the ice cream and specialty sauces. And y'all know I'm all about that West African food. So let me try some of this. I might be putting it on too generously. I don't know. But you know I ain't scared. Mmm.
Got a little heat to it. Got a little heat to
I
it.
gotta wash it down with my diet. Got my nice little WHAS koozie. Was there sides coming with the chitlins, or was that like an a la carte?
No, you had cabbage and green beans right here.
Oh, so this is the.
I just split up order so you guys.
Okay.
Have some, you know what I'm saying, separately. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
All right, so this is cabbage and green beans. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, here we go.
Hot water cornbread, buddy. Catfish.
I forgot to mention, they make hot water cornbread. Almost none of y'all in Louisville know about this hot water cornbread. I ain't even fronting. All right. Wait, what's the one review I did where I had the hot water cornbread? What's the place down there in Smoketown? As I was saying about the hot water cornbread, the only place that I've had the hot water cornbread is at Shirley Mays down in Smoketown. And here's something else that I've only had at Shirley Mays, the way he makes his greens here.
Oh, yeah.
With the tomato and onion in it. By far the best chitlins I ever had. Cornbread's off the top. Talk to me.
I gotta finish these chitlins, man. They were staring at me.
I'll tell you what, if anybody wants to experiment with chitlins for the first time, I can safely say that if you come here to the Blue Skillet, you're going to be hooked.
All right, let me get this cabbage, man.
There you go. Yeah. Go some ketchup, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know what he seasoned this cabbage with, man, but it is delicious.
I'm sitting here grieving while I'm filming you. I got to taste some of this cabbage myself.
My goodness.
How about your baked beans? Dang, that cabbage is good.
Man, it's good.
He recommended those baked beans too, so I know they're off the chain.
Man, good.
That's how we roll. All right, mac and cheese. I gotta eat this big blue monster burger, which hopefully I showed y'all a picture of it before I started smashing it. Half-pound burger. The taste is incredible. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Now I'm going to move back to the greens with the tomato and onion. I'm going to get a bite of the tomato and onion. And the only thing I'm accentuating with right now is this hot water cornbread. Gotta wash that down with a little diet.
It's the pinky. It's the pinky extension, man.
Now, here is the gauge on a quality soul food joint. Last but not least, the mac and cheese. Fantastic. Have you tried it yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
It's got, look, if you're pan down there, Rodney, they put it under like a oven. It's creamy, but it's still got a little, it's baked on top.
Oh, okay.
Just like I like it.
Okay.
And the mash and gravy. I got a little bit over here. Mash and gravy's awesome too. All right, Rodney. Like I said, we're sharing. He just split the catfish in half, and he's got his green beans.
I'm serious about my green beans now. I'm gonna need a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I think I heard Hearts from Heaven.
The day my nieces were born, the day I married my wife, and this moment right here are the happiest moments of my life.
Now, how good is that, folks? We ain't even fronting. The food is that good.
My endless life.
I think I just heard Lionel Richie again.
Oh my goodness.
They ain't stingy either. Nice little amount there.
When we were riding up here, didn't I tell you I don't play about my green beans?
Nope. But you know, I like green beans, okay? But that's a little too healthy for me.
All right. This is a salmon croquette.
Oh, yeah. We're splitting them up, too.
All
I
right.
haven't had a good salmon croquette since I don't know when.
I'm going to try it, like you say, without accentuating it. And they just made this, too.
Yeah, he said they were fresh.
Yeah.
Freshly made.
They ain't lying.
Now we're going to take it up another level.
Oh, my goodness.
Saved by grace.
Yeah, I got you.
Ooh, wait till you bite in, man. Wait till you bite in.
I'm about ready to drop kick somebody if I don't get to get a bite of that real quick. Got the cornmeal breading.
See what I'm saying?
It's just like grandma.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And as a matter of fact, I don't think I've had a salmon croquette since my grandma Goodall, Irene Goodall, used to make these. That's some good stuff. And here we go. Accentuation.
Folks, this is legit. This is worth the hour and 15-minute drive.
You can drive it in an hour 15. I make it in 45. Like the old Sammy Hagar song, I can't drive 55. That's me. I like to get where I'm going, especially when I haven't eaten in 16 hours.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had this many flavor intoxication moments.
That's what I'm saying. It was, you know, because when we were driving up here, I'm like, man, I hated if I got up here and this wasn't good. This was worth it. This was worth it.
Okay. Now, I'm going on the catfish. You already know. Cornmeal breading, Green River style. No accentuation. Good flaky white. Catfish is one of them things, like most people love it, but like Melissa, she won't eat it. I don't know why. But this is awesome. This is real catfish. A lot of places will serve you sway, passing it off as catfish. It is technically catfish. Sway is Vietnamese catfish that's farmed over in Vietnam. This is real catfish. Robert ain't playing. All right. Rodney's about ready to get biblical on this catfish.
Oh my goodness.
He already accentuated it.
Yeah. Everything's in there.
Look here. Pure carnage taking place here. I can guarantee you there will be no to-go boxes. Because you know how I roll. If it's good, I ain't stopping. Even if my brother, Rodney, fills up, I'm taking all scraps. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Well, he is heavy, but he's still my brother.
Oh my goodness.
Stacking plates. What do you think of the mash and gravy?
Good. Good.
Y'all notice, on a side note, Rodney's over there sporting his Steelers gear, 8-2, leading the AFC North. So I knew if somebody had bet me money, would he show up today with that Steelers gear? I would have bet my house that he was showing up with it.
Oh man.
Oh, you haven't tried your hot water cornbread yet.
Oh Jesus. No, I haven't.
Yep, double snap. He couldn't help it. Now, do you know the process? I know that it's made. I think what it is when they do the mix, it's made with cold water before they fry it. I think that's the technique. You would think that more people would do that, but they don't. I guess there's an art form to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Want that juice?
Yep.
Yeah, we ain't got the morning yet.
I don't.
Rodney's already stacking plates like he's at a Chinese buffet. It's time to finish up here.
This soul food spoke to my soul.
I wasn't expecting to come here and get a burger, because I wanted all the different selections of soul food, but I went ahead and got them selections. But when the chef said, you got to get the big blue monster, you got to take the chef's word for it. So I'm coming down the stretch. Now I'm back to where it all started. These chitlins.
Remember that hot sauce
And
got
some
you?
of this Savvy's hot sauce. I'm not putting quite as much on this time.
I didn't know that you and Rita was brothers and sisters. What?
Look at that.
I swear, man.
I'm jealous. And I just ate mine, and I'm jealous.
You know how I do it. Save the best for last. And speaking of best for last, I keep thinking that I've hit all of the top soul food joints. And once again, we found another one.
Another one.
All right. We're down to the bare wires here. We're over taking names. We just polished off 4 dinners. Why be gauche about it? Why show off? All right, we've got the legend himself, Robert Hughes. We drug him out of the kitchen for a minute, get a few words. Robert, how long have you been in business here?
Well, I've been in business here. I'm going on my 10th year here, man. I wanted to open a family-owned restaurant, so we came up with the name Blue Skillet. Ever since then, we've been serving the public, and we've been pretty successful, man.
Well, I guarantee you I can understand why, because your food is off the chain. Rodney, you can attest to that.
Best green beans I have ever had. I had full intentions on getting catfish. When he sent me the link to this place, I was looking it up and I was looking at the catfish, was looking at the burgers. I said, man, that catfish got my name written all on it. But then I walk in the door and I see chitlins. I said, oh, my game done changed. My plan done completely changed, and I don't regret not one bite. My only regret was I ain't get some more.
Okay.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Robert, where did you learn your craft?
Well, I've been cooking over 20 years now, man. I went to culinary school, CTE here. They had a culinary program here in Lexington. I went there full time for a whole year.
Your grandma must have been running the culinary school
Oh,
because they don't teach you stuff like that.
Yeah.
You got that pinch of this
Yeah.
and put your foot in that. Yeah.
Well, what I did was in school, I had time to practice on some of my recipes that I wanted to serve once I did open me up some sort of restaurant. So during the time I was going to school, I had a lot of free time where I was working on different recipes. So a lot of different things. I wanted to be kind of different. I put my own little twist to it.
You definitely got your own twist.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Everything was unique, had its own little personality going in it. The greens with the tomato onion.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often, you
Yeah.
know. And of course, chitlins. You know, in Louisville, I mean, there's a lot of good soul food places.
Yeah.
But you really can't
Can't
find
find places that
chitlins.
serve
Is that
chitlins.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
No.
they're rare. I guess they're so hard to make. Nobody
Yeah, it's
wants
just
to fool
time
with it.
consuming. Yeah, it's
But
real
yeah,
time
you got the
consuming.
best I ever had. And I hate to say I've had the best of this or the best of that. You definitely got the best chitlins I ever
Appreciate it,
had.
buddy. Yeah.
Several things. The best hot water cornbread. Put your collard greens up there at the top. Of course, I make good ones too.
Okay.
But now yours are actually better than mine. But everything, the mac and cheese,
Yeah,
everything was off the chain.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
Green
I had
beans,
like so
the
many flavor
cabbage.
intoxication moments.
Yeah,
It was unbelievable.
yeah. Because like I thought the
Hey,
McGee's
what?
cabbage was good.
Right.
That we had that, man, until I tasted his. I'm like, my goodness.
Right.
Because I try to make cabbage and I can never get it right.
That was my secret twist I
Yeah.
put on my cabbage, man.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, they've been trying, I told you, they've been trying to get my recipe for years, but I told them I'm not giving it up.
Right. And those are old
Yeah.
people that
Yeah.
try to get it.
Let me say this to you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming out today and patronizing to our business. When I got the phone call, I got excited. I was like, these guys, they coming all the way down from Louisville
That's what I do.
to eat.
I'll travel the four corners of Kentucky
Yeah.
if I know something's good.
Yeah.
And, you know, speaking of that, it's only a 50-minute drive from Louisville, so don't be scared to come out of Louisville and get here. It's just a stone's throw away. And, like, you know, people need to break out of their comfort zones.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you live here in Lexington and, like, Heartland and you stay, like, downtown and all that stuff, break out of that comfort zone, get out here to the east side,
Yeah.
and get you some of the best soul food in Lexington or Kentucky, for that matter.
Yeah.
I put you up there at the top of any I've had.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. A lot of this goes towards hard work and dedication. I teach a lot of my co-workers and my other chef about being consistent, man.
Right.
When you're consistent and you're dependable, man, it leads to success.
Right. Exactly.
And in the last 10 years since I've been open, man, I've been consistent, man. That's the main thing about keeping your business going. Like you said, a lot of business shut down. Well, you got to have somebody, man, that's behind the scene that's making that thing go.
That's why you got a 4.8 Google rating. That's strong. That
I
is
appreciate
strong
it,
because that's one thing I do when I do my research. I always go to the
Look at the
Google
ratings.
ratings.
Okay.
And you got the 4.8.
What happened to the 5?
I kept asking.
I'm not the hater out
Yeah,
there leaving.
yeah, I
the
thought I
Google
wanna know who
reviews.
the- I wanna know
would've
who the
given
hater
you
was.
a 5.
You give me
Yeah.
Like I told Rodney, there's always a hater in
Yeah.
every crowd.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I want to know who didn't give you that 5, man.
right.
I'm like, where are you going? I said, I need to know where you're going.
Right.
Hey, can I ask Rodney something?
Sure.
Are you gonna come back and see me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's all I need to know, man.
Yes, sir. I'll be
come
back.
Are you gonna tell your buddies about us?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So all in Louisville, people are going to see your video
Hey.
on WHAS 11 Plus.
I want to shout out to my president and my vice president. You might not can't see them now, and I got a close friend here. I got my vice president, my president, Blue Skillet. They've been here, man. Basically since I opened up my doors, man, about 8 to 19 years.
Talking about these young men up here?
Young men up here, man.
Can I get them?
Get them right quick.
Y'all want to do a cameo?
Well, just you can put it.
Y'all mind being on it? Just show you. Okay. Here's his true and blue loyal customers right here.
My president right there, Mary Rogers
Vice
and Walt
President.
Williams.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your support of these local restaurants. Appreciate it. It's Chef Lee.
It's Chef Lee, yeah. It's
The man behind the
my
scenes
right-hand
in
guy.
the trenches. And I knew when you told me I had to get that big blue monster.
Yeah.
Even though we had already ordered all them other 3 platters of food, I was like, oh yeah. If he's the chef's recommending it, I gotta get it. So how long you been here? He said you've been here since the beginning. So
I've been here 5 years with this man.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And then
my
we were
right-hand
talking, said you're from Louisville. And
Yes.
tell us a little bit where you learned your craft.
Well, I actually learned from my grandmother mostly.
Now
She
we're talking.
used to,
Grandma.
yeah, she used to run me out the kitchen. I used to pull the chair up to the stove, and that wooden spoon that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
Best believe I had it a couple times. But after that, she see how we get out the kitchen. She just said, "Come on in." And then I ended up going to Job Corps. I went to Whitney Young, and I took up culinary arts, man. And it was a beautiful experience. It was
That's
a very
awesome.
beautiful experience. I as you can tell, I love food.
That's wonderful because a lot of people in Louisville, they know about Whitney Young. So it's good to hear
Yeah.
from somebody that has been there to let you see what can happen if you go out there and learn a trade, which yours was culinary.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
I loved it. And this man right here, man, that I've been with for 5 years, he treats me like a brother, man. I wouldn't want to learn under nobody else. Be all be
I
honest
heard
with y'all.
that.
Yeah.
Besides,
Yeah.
God rest her soul, grandma.
Ah, yeah,
If she's
grandma's
not
is,
here, is
yeah,
she still
that's
with
a given.
She gone?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Her and my
Yeah.
mother, both of them were givens. That's just a given.
And I
Yeah.
know
You know,
your
they blessed
grandma
me.
probably had something to do with it. I know you went to culinary.
I hung around the kitchen a lot too.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that sometimes you're picking things up from grandma when you ain't even trying.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
Ah, yeah.
All right, fellas. I really appreciate y'all taking the
Appreciate
time,
y'all.
say a few words, and like I said, come on out, Louisville, show some love. And y'all don't know nothing about this Blue Skillet.
Skillet. Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate
Both
you,
of you.
my brother,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Both of you, man.
Kudos, man.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Always.
Yeah, yeah.
Always.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, brother.
All right.
Now you know the facts of why I'm on a mission. You're always welcome back to Goodall's Country Kitchen.